Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Catch, and I am back for the hashtag Accordion Collaboration Journal. This is a collaboration between Carol Laws, Nancy Pitter, Mitzie at 307 Junk Journals, Linda at Handmade Iowa, and myself. And anybody else. It's an open collaboration. So if you want to join in, that's great. It's just that's the group, that I started with. So if you want to join in, use the hashtag accordion collaboration, all one word, all lowercase, so that, other people can find you if they're looking for other people that are participating. So that is the best thing to do. So I'm going to work in this one today. I do want to show you this page in case you didn't watch my video on Friday. I did a page inspired by Art Journaling Magazine. I always want to say Somerset Studio Magazine, but it's Art Journaling Magazine. So anyways, using old like doily, table runner, whatever the case may be. But that is the page that I did in there. And I don't think I've done anything else that I haven't shown you guys already, because I showed you this to say if you messed up on your tear, or it's not even really messed up, but you didn't get the full like stacked effect, you got more of this look where it kind of ended right there, and then this back one is a lot taller. You can put these kind of pieces on it, and I think it looks fine. So anyways, that is that. Today we're going to work on this one. We did this last time we worked in this one, so we're just going to continue on with those pages and we'll see where we get. So how are you guys? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing good. It's a nice day. It's cooler, so I've got my window open a little bit. It's just lovely. Went for a walk this morning. I love the times of the year when you can have your windows open and it's very comfortable. That is my favorite, because whether it's spring or fall, because you're not too hot, it's not smoky. A lot of times it's smoky in August here, because it seems there's always forest fires somewhere. Those kind of things. I don't know. It's just really nice out today, so that always puts me in a happy mood. It's not hot and it's not cold. It's lovely. I think we're at 71 or something like that. It's very nice. So yeah, Linda had the best idea ever. Linda, Handmade Iowa. She didn't tear the top of her journal. She's not going to tear it until she's done like adding the papers on top. I'm like, yeah, that's way smarter than me. So, because then you don't have to worry about this deal where you're trying to rip stuff and make it look right. So thank you, Linda. You are a smart cookie girl. I don't know why some of those things that should seem so obvious just aren't. I don't know what that's about, but anyways. Sometimes the obvious does not work in my brain. But I keep plugging away and trying. I think the top of that flower is going to get ripped off, so I think I'm going to lower it a little bit. I need to say hugs and blessings to Cherry, Shari, Betty Ann, and Megan. And I said those slow just because I have Sherry's, I have Shari's, I have Cherry's. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that I thank people appropriately. And hopefully I said all of that right. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your kind comments. I really appreciate it. Welcome to new subscribers, and welcome back to those of you who have watched me for a long time or a short time. Whatever the case may be, I appreciate you. Hubby is here in the garage like always. He cracks me up. He likes to just sometimes sit out there and read his book when he's not doodling around, doing whatever he does out there all the time. But yeah, I just think it's funny. He's a funny one. All right, so I also have this piece, which is just Collage Masterboard, that I just have a piece left. You know how that happens sometimes when you chop up a masterboard, like with tags and all that, and then you just have a piece? Well, that's what this is. We're just going to turn it into a pocket. For our little journal. Since it's pretty neutral, and that makes our life easier. Making masterboards before you start a journal is never a bad idea, especially if you keep them pretty neutral. Because even if you don't use every piece, you can use it in another journal. But man, sometimes they save your bacon, and I should do it more. But anyway, it's just a great way to have pieces that you can turn into tags, pockets, whatever the thing is you need. And it's already, you know, a little decorated and all that. So, but we're gonna add stuff because I always have to add stuff. Got one of my little paint chip doo-wahs here, and these cute little girls because I loved. That's from a, I don't know, composition notebook that had kids writing in it, like practicing. And I thought that was cute. So I put these little girls on there. Like they've been practicing their writing, or at least one of them. And that's from my new kit, Paint and Play. I am running out of names for things, y'all. Oh, I did not ink that one. I thought I did. Yeesh. This is from my People of the Past digital. It's all kinds of images in that. That's one of my grungy fabrics. I'm not sure exactly which one. I'll try to remember to link it in the description box. And then I have this Project Life card, and I love these little flowers. They look very cute with the girls and all that. On the back, it's a little modern. So where it says about this photo, I could just leave it for a photo, but you know, I can't ever leave it alone. So I'm gonna decorate it. I'm gonna put this over the top of this. You can still write on most of it. You could even write on this if you had a black pen. And these Project Life cards just look too new or whatever. And I don't love them. At the time, they seemed just great. They're shaking the whole table. I mean, they're probably great for what they were intended for. Planners and that, but then I have this piece of ruler, and I think I'm just going to glue two sides. So you could, if you wanted, tuck a photo there or something like that, but, or you can just write on it, or you can tuck more paper, whatever. Whatever. Float your boat, right? And we'll just do two sides of this. My hand is wanting to cramp up. I don't know why it does that. It's got to be like an overuse thing or something. And then I'm going to take this little playing card and just kind of put it on the corner part. I might actually back that so it's a little bit stronger. It's kind of flimsy because it's just on printer paper. And then that way, I'll just glue it so that you could still tuck something behind there. I need to get, and that's in that paint and play. This is what I was saying. These are very small, yes, but sometimes you just need or want a little something, and so voila, it's a little something. Plus, I try to put, you know, wherever there's empty space in my digitals, I do try to fill stuff up just so you're, you know, getting your money's worth and not buying a whole sheet of paper and a bunch of it is blank. Because that's not fun. So I do try to put different size stuff and whatever on. Oops, I just totally chopped the corner of that, didn't I? Wasn't good. So I will glue this on the bottom part of it. So if you do tuck something in there, it's not going to fall all the way through. You know, this kind of will stop it. And on here, I just won't glue the top part. Something like that, I think, will work. Hopefully. Whoopsie. Because that's not fun to put something in there and it just falls out the bottom. It probably wouldn't, just because these are tight enough, but I don't know. I just like to make sure it's going to stay. Then on this side, we'll put this cute girl. 1800s style. And a little dictionary page, I think. Just fluffer. Just a little. Break it up a little bit. Oh, did that one. Cute. What do I have? Does one of these vintage? That's what I want. This is from my grungy wallpaper kit. I do words sometimes. They're just not my favorite to do. It's sort of monotonous, and monotony and I are not friends. Because I have one of those brains that keeps ticking along. Whether it's just better if I do something that interests me. It'll be a better outcome. Even though I guess you could consider some of this monotonous. I do this sort of same thing every day, but when I'm creating, that helps with that monotony. But I have had jobs that are monotonous, and wow, that about sends me over the edge. So I do like, that's why I don't do the exact same types of journal every time. Like I don't do just a nature themed journal all the time, or a whatever. I kind of skip around and do all kinds of different stuff. Just works better for my brain. There's nothing wrong with doing one style. I mean, some people just do awesome stuff. I just can't do it. I do like this vintage style. I do stick to that, but I feel like there's more leeway. I'll just put vintage down here. Did I not? I did. I think she's got a paintbrush. Gonna round the corners. Ink-a-dink, ink and think, whatever it is. All right, I like that. That's cute. Okay, the next one, going to do, we need some kind of background, but I thought this might be cool as a tuck. But I want some kind of paper on the background. Got a whole pile of paper, so that one's good. I just don't have all of it. That might work though. Let's see. Does it matter? No, that'll work. I like that. That one is from Deserted. A lot of these are pictures that I took when my husband and I were out in whatever ghost town or whatever we were at the moment. Old hinges and rusty aluminum and all that. Did not tear that straight at all. At all. It's a little better. We just need something fun up here. Let's use some of this dictionary page again. Is that enough? I'm going to hang it up over the top again. Go away from me. Crazy paper. This can go on here. That will work. Need new glue page. I don't have a lot of tales to tell. I've just been working this week. Haven't done anything really. It's not the weekend yet for me. I'm actually quite far ahead in my filming, which is wonderful. Because that way, if I do have to do anything, I still have videos. I don't know that we'll get together with the kids this weekend. My daughter's got something going on Saturday. But I don't know, we might see my son. But we're done with the paddle boarding and all that. It's too cool now. Then I have this bingo card. And then I also have this that I want to turn into a little book. I just want to make sure that'll work. So that is from my old ads or something. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to remember. Those are in my shop too. They're pretty easy to find. Vintage ads. I don't know. I need something to glue. Oh, this will work. Piece of file folder. This is from the Paint and Play. I know that because it's new. I think it's vintage ads or something like that. Scrap of file folder here. Probably one of my mess ups. Trying to fold and tear those. That was trickier than I thought or intended. I still need to try Carol's way. She said if you start tearing at halfway, half of the file folder rather than at 7 inches, which is what I said, it goes better. So I need to try that. I just haven't gotten a chance. My printer, I can still, every once in a while I see a little line. It's like it doesn't do it always continuously across the whole page. It just does little blips of it. Probably gonna have to get a new one eventually here, which doesn't make me happy because they're not cheap. Bingo card here. Just love numbers. They're so fun. I don't know why, but they are. Okay, and then this. I'm gonna, I want to put some kind of paper on the inside that can be written on. See, this is this composition notebook that's had better days, but is fun to play with. So I'll just glue that onto there, and then you'll be able to write on the inside. It's just 2 of the pages. This is from an old book I have, so you can see the binding there in the middle. So that will work well. I want to keep it where the lines are just the lines. I didn't get that straight. Nope. It's staying there now though, because if I try to lift it, it will just shred this old paper. That's a good piece for a tag or something. This is so fun, and I want to thank the ladies that are doing this with me. I really appreciate you guys. They're such good friends. I love seeing what they're making. They're all coming up with such cool ideas. I think I'm going to let that dry a little before I fold it. And we'll decorate the front. So this is out of my People of the Past. He was in a photograph, but I just cut him out of it, like almost like the Tim Holtz people. But this one is from my People of the Past. And this is from the Paint and Play. And so is this card here. I just like that little bit of color that these little swatches add. That's kind of fun. Even though they're a little bit modern looking, but that juxtaposition is always good anyway. Oh, I kind of wanted to put this behind him. Kind of like that. Come up a little bit. Don't know why, that's just how I wanted it. Yeah, this is an old directory for the old town I grew up in. 1800s mining town. And my dad had this book. I think I'm going to round the corners. So yeah, that'll be a little nice writing spot. It crinkled a little bit. It's the only thing, man. It's not 100% dry, but that is what it is now. All right. I'm thinking, do I want something up there, or am I just gonna do it like that? I want to put something else on that. I like the idea of just cutting this apart. The advantage of these is you can cut them up however you want. It's just going to add a little color. That I'm kind of lacking. Maybe I don't like that. Isn't that the way? Of course it is. Ooh, I wonder if one of these would work. It's fine. It'll get used for something. These were gifted to me. It looks like I have all kinds of junk in here that isn't part of this set, but they're just so cool because they're so rusty. Rusty crusty. Not quite the same rusty crusty. You know, the coloration just isn't quite right. I do like that one. That wouldn't be bad. Oh my goodness. Well, we're just going to set that aside. I didn't realize that I had done that. These would work too. I'm not sure what these are. I know what these are. Which, that would be kind of cool up there. But I'm not sure what these are. Oh, one of these wheels would be cool. Okay, that's what we'll do. Oh my goodness, pick it up. Okay, so let me get this all glued down. I don't know if you can get those anymore. I don't know if they're still around. It's I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, they were gifted to me, so I don't even know where you get those. Sorry, I'm so helpful. I'll show you guys closer. There's the www.com if you can read it. Screenshot. All right, so we're going to put the clippy at the top. And I'll have this. And this, I might actually use my tiny attacher. I put more staples in it. These could be stapled. Probably won't staple the metal piece because that doesn't make sense, but these could be. Not that it has to make sense, but anywho. And then this one down here. Whoa. It went skittling. Skittle, skittle, skittle. Skedaddle. Okay. I kind of like to stamp something inside of these kind of things for some reason. Which way this one goes. I think that's right. We'll test it on our little phone book over here. Yeah, that's right. You can see it. You can see once you get ink on it. Before there's ink on it, it's like, ooh, don't know. Yeah, I like that. And then these. Lid. Oh no, I don't need the lid yet. I'm so worried about sticking my hand in that or something because I've done it plenty of times. What do I want? Sorry, I'm just staring. We'll do confidential. I don't know why. Just seems like the thing to do. Even though this doesn't look very confidential. Oh, I missed that middle section right there. Oh, well. See how it is? I could put some crackles. Yeah, it just doesn't want to hit that. It's too dimensional right there. It's fine. Just a little something. I'm gonna dab this over here because that ink, I'm telling you, just doesn't dry very fast. Well, I see a problem right there. All right. Oh, come on. Come on, guy. He's gonna go in there. Those are there. I like that. Definitely. All right. That is what I have this day. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm really enjoying it. I love doing, well, for one thing, I love these kind of journals. These are like my favorite kind. Oh, I need to fix that top part, huh? These ones that you just had stuff on. Well, you know, I've said it a million times. I like making ephemera the best. I'm not a huge fan of like sorting pages and sewing in signatures and doing all that. So this stuff is what I really like to do. So these really are my favorite. I'm just going to cut it out and then I will rough it up. So yes, this is where Linda was way smarter than I. Because she won't have to do this. She'll just wait until she gets it all done and then she will tear it. Sometimes the thinking, you know, the steps get away from you. Okay. This one might be easier because it's old book page here. Oh, except I got it like double there. I'll just do it the same way. These kind of little scissors with the curved blades or whatever work really well for journaling projects because you can get in spaces a little easier. When they're curved. Which obviously makes sense, but all right. I love it. I hope you guys like it. All right. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see y'all again soon. Love you.